Welcome everyone. Today I'll be doing a little bit of a more uh, fun video for me, not so much for you if you don't like the building side of Minecraft, but I have decided that I'm going to start a little building series where maybe it's going to be 2 or 3 episodes where I just transform this village. If you would like the seed, there's the seed. You can pause whenever you want to get the seed. I literally just spawned in, found this village, spawns over in that direction, so I'm just going to be transforming this village up. So first I'm going to start off with a path, because all paths need to be pretty good. So I'm going to think, well, I'm not, I can't speak today. I'm going to start off making the path by not having it go over here. Wow, I never knew that there was cobble underneath that. Huh. Must be new. So, we're just going to take this over a little bit. And since I don't like the regular path of the villages and how straight it is, I'm going to be doing a lot of work to it. So we're going to probably keep it just right about there. Now I'm going to cut right here, and I'll be back with you guys when this is done. And we're back. I removed all of the gravel roads in the town, and I placed in a few of them kind of odd looking places. So back here there was like a block missing. This was grass, and there was a piece of actual grass there. And I just thought that didn't look right, so I would take my dirt, place it back over, kind of fit it in with all the rest. We will be making these look better at a later time, just not now. So our next step, we don't really need any building blocks, actually. We're going to be laying out some stuff. Now you can do this with your usual block palette. I like using cyan and gray wool because I just like those colors, and that works. So we're going to say that let's say gray wool is going to be the path, and that the cyan wool is going to be a house. What else could we do? Maybe we could do a black wool would be a blacksmith or a shop. So if I can spell correctly. Man, I'm guessing that most of you are cringing right there. So what we do for the path, which is this block, this gray one. I'm just going to put these in order because that would, oh my, cringe, because that would make a lot more sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay out the path. Now, you don't want to just do this kind of a thing, because that is ugly. You want to kind of make your path fit into the landscape. So at the moment I'm going to clear a little bit of grass so I can show you what this means. So maybe if you want your path to come up here and go around to a couple of these houses, you can edit the terrain a little bit, maybe make that go there. Take your pathing kind of outline block, make a little bit more of a diagonal kind of line, make it kind of curved, maybe after this block we could turn here, maybe 4 blocks there, 3 there, 1 there, 2 there, 1 here, 2 there. This is all up to you. This is just to try and help you get some more inspiration, or if you don't know how to build, just like a little tutorial. Now for these little bits you can kind of do straight areas, but I would suggest that only when going through little alleys. When branching off, you can do kind of things like that. It's just up to the eyes of the beholder. So then, maybe here we can split this path off, make it go down that way, this way, actually no, yeah, why not, to here, that's just going to be like that. Okay, we're going to bring that through there, and as I've said, I think I said this before, I'm not going to be completely remaking the village. I am just going to be kind of designing it, making the stuff look better. So like right about here, we can take the path, and this is going to get in our way, so we can just move that. Okay, so we're going to take the path here, and we can meet the paths up, kind of at one central point, and continue on from there. I'm thinking that this looks pretty good, but this area feels as though it needs a path, so I'm kind of going to branch it off from here. And you'll see how I make the paths when I'm ready at that stage. So I'm going to go through, and I'm going to finish all of the outline for the path, and I'm going to come back with you. Okay, now we're back. I have all of the paths laid out, but we will be putting those in at a later time. So now you can go around, and if I'm correct, this is a shop. So I'm thinking that we can put a shop here. Now, instead of doing this for a shop, that really doesn't do much to show you like the shape of the building. So what we're going to do is we're going to take about that, and we're going to make a box. It doesn't always have to be a perfect like square, maybe a rectangle like this one I'm doing, but I think that this one would be pretty good just as maybe this. And I do like making builds on odd numbers, odd numbers, if I can think correctly as well. Wow, I'm just not on my game today. So I like making my builds on even numbers. Okay, odd numbers, okay? So that you can get a good roof design, and that is pretty much essential for what you're doing. I have been able to pull off some too wide roofs, but it's kind of hard. So I'm going to put a shop there. Maybe we can put another house here. This is going to be another one of those small houses, like over in the village, like that one maybe. I feel as though one house needs to go here. And this looks like a pretty good place for a house. We're going to keep it to our odd numbered kind of pattern. And if you ever feel like, man, this house is too similar to all the rest, maybe just bump it out on a few sides. You always add detail to the edges, well, not to the edges, but to the outside later. You always have time to go back and change things. So, I like this area. That looks pretty good. This area I'm thinking can be like a little bit of a, how do you say, more open area, like a courtyard situation. So we can do that. Put a little bit of a path there. I'm going to change this well up at a later time because I hate the vanilla walls. Not wells. Wells. We're going to set it to 0. House could go here. No, that's not going to be a shop. That's just going to be a straight up blacksmith. So, black is going to be the blacksmith. Coincidentally. Great. Sorry, villager. What do you have? Oh, that's crap trade. I'm glad I punched you. You see how much? Just that little bit light of detail? This area seems very bland, so we can put maybe a house here. That is 3 wide. I'm going to go with something a little bit more odd. Maybe we can do 5 wide here. Come back and... oh, there's a flower there. I hate working around all this stuff. Can come back here and do that. Is that a giant square? Yes, it is. So we're going to bump that back 3. Okay, now I'm going to replace that with grass, because why not, even though it's going to get covered up anyhow. So we have that, and that looks pretty good so far. So this is the layout of the village, as it is. And, yeah. So, I'm thinking now would be a good time to maybe start on fixing the regular buildings up so that we can get to the path and the other buildings at a later time, maybe a different episode. So what I like doing with these kind of buildings, they look very small, and I think if it's this correct one, no, it's not this one, but different ones like this don't even have the doors on it. You need privacy, so you need a door. So what we can do is we can give this guy a little bit of more luxurious house, make him not feel like trash. Bring that up too. Let's bring this around, cut that off. We're just gonna break out the walls, and he knows his house is gonna be better when it is done. So we can take this and add maybe cobblestone stair there. What else can we do? A mossy stone here. That adds a little bit more detail. Maybe there. A cobblestone stair here. Mossy there. Mossy there. That's good. I like taking the doors and also putting them back a level. Just gives that little bit of extra character. Above the door, you take a oakwood stair or whatever stair of your choice. Put that there. Now for the walls, you can take this up and this up. I would suggest taking it up to that level. Bringing that there. Giving a nice window. Windows don't always need to be centered. Keep that in mind, and you don't always have to have a window on a level. So I'm going to say right about here would be a good level. We take this, bring that across. Just gives a little bit more extra detail instead of this kind of nasty texture. And you can take your fancy glass panes. Doesn't matter what color. You can use whatever color you want. I'm using just the regular ones. Place those in. And I was thinking maybe a little rooftop kind of outlook like that guy and the guy behind him. Except when you do these, bring them up in the corner, take a wooden pressure plate, and put it on that. Then you can take your floor of choice, and I feel bad for this guy since his floor is made of dirt, so we're going to give him a better life. Spruce wood planks. When in doubt, use spruce. Okay, you can also take your, if I can ever find it, ladders. Bring this up. Make sure not to place them on the wall behind you, like I've done twice now. Wow. Okay, put that up there. Grab your spruce stairs, if I can ever find, there we go. And bring them across, such as this. Now this is a technique I learned from a different YouTube video. It kind of adds the effect of though they are the rafters. So I kind of like that, and I have adapted that for myself. We will be adding an interior to all these builds at a different time if you would like to see me add an interior. So comment down below if you would like to see an interior. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. Maybe worse, maybe better. Never know until you get some response. This wall needs, and by saying needs, I mean needs a window. So we're going to give this guy a window there. I think we're going to do this one next, and then I'm going to cut and come back. Bring this up. This one doesn't get much work other than the borders. You can bring those up. Bring that over. Put the little pressure plates up on top. Okay. Give that a little bit. And since the walls and flooring in here are oak, I'm kind of gonna just replace that with spruce. Okay, we go there and there. This guy, I'm gonna do a little bit of an interior on this guy's build. Maybe he can have crafting table, furnace. He can have his chests. Maybe that chest is turned sideways. It's got it hanging a little bit to the wall. This side, maybe he has a little bit of a bin or something to put some stuff in. A little bit of a table. As I've said many times before, it's all in the eyes of the beholder. If I'm correct, you can do that. Wow. so you can set your little pressure plate up on that. And I'm gonna change this guy's floor up because, oh great, and I broke that. You know what? Why not? Cauldron. Those look kind of better. Anyhow, we can grab our spruce wood, bring it along in there, and to finish off this house, wow, I just realized how awkward that would be to try and get into. We are going to take our door, if I can ever find it. There we go. Going to place it here. Put that there. Grab our wood stair. Place it there. I'm guessing I just broke the torch, so I'm going to put it there. Actually, no, because that would cover up over top of the block, which would go away after we did that. So we're going to put that there. Just realized this guy would need some water to wash off anything that he has. So we're going to put a little bit of water in this sink. We're going to take stair, even though I just threw it out. We're going to put it there and there. You can go around on all the sides doing this. And it should look pretty good when you're done. Now I'm going to take this, maybe down here, a stair there, a stair here, and always make sure to connect the things through so it doesn't look bad. Maybe here, and I just realized I can't do that, so we're just going to put that back, put a little door on, give this and this, if I can ever get it. Wow, that was kind of hard. There we go. Maybe that, not that bad. One, we can do another one here, and this can be our kind of, how do you say, in between. Okay, we've got this, how we can do that. Sometimes you can turn the stairs, just adds a little bit more detail. You can leave them like that. I do that every once in a while as well. So, we have 2 of our buildings done, and I will be back with you when they're all done. Okay, now that I've done a bit more detail to this, as you can see, I've done a bunch of buildings. I'm going to walk you through and kind of show you what I've did. I haven't done this building yet, because this will kind of connect to it, as you'll see there. I have a shop kind of connected to that. I haven't done that building yet. This building I kind of made more of a rounded roof to, because I felt like all of these flat roofs kind of just took away from the place. I did this kind of a thing with the logs sticking out on the sides. Another roof here, but this one's got a step up to it. You can walk through. It's got an upstairs, and you can go out onto your back kind of farm area to harvest your crops, put them in the chests. This house I decided to put a little bit different of a roof on, because just thought the other roof looked kind of weird. I'm going to set it today. Haven't done the blacksmith yet, and I made this little building here. This one is normal. This one you actually get to the top from the outside, unlike all the rest, and it's got this little kind of overhang. You walk inside, it's hay storage, just as you would expect from a farm. You've got a nice kind of shop area, and you can walk through like that, considering these are trapdoors. And I think it just looks really nice with all this. I took out the middle row because this was 2 intersecting farms, and put wheat there, so usually it just doesn't look good until you grow all the wheat out. So I'm going to try that and do this on camera, show you how it looks. Everything's grown there, that needs grown, same with that, and then these 2. And this one. But other than that, maybe 1 hay bale like there. That looks good. Kind of looks like a farmer just went out, bundled his hay, did all that, and came back. So I think that's all the work I'm going to put on this village today. I will do the path definitely next episode. I might work on those 2 houses. Oh, I forgot to show you the well. I also did this. This is the spruce fence in this texture pack, so you got the nice kind of dip into the well, the rounded roof. And actually, I'm not liking how that kind of is, so I might try this. Does that look good? It's not that bad. I was thinking of maybe doing that. Yeah, I like that a lot better. The curviness of the bottom. So, I think we're going to keep that. Yep. So, I'm going to end the episode off here. If you like, please make sure to subscribe. Go down below. And it just starts raining as soon as I start talking, so weather clear. It's the first time it's actually rained. Wow. So, yeah, if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to go for 10 likes on this video. So, thank you very much, and bye.